Ideally, and please listen to me, ideally, when you are ready to get married, you shouldn't be looking for who to marry. If you have been building social capital, you should find someone to marry among the relationships you have built. So this idea of I want to marry, I'm now looking for somebody, that's why people enter into error. Because at that point, everybody is for me. We are all pretending. I know the reason why you are talking to me all of a sudden, why you have taken interest is because you want something. So not that I want to deceive you, but I will put my best foot forward. But if we'll all be friends, I know your weakness, I know your strength, I know who I can marry and who I cannot marry. That's why people do elongated dating and courtship. Because the things you should know as friends, you didn't know it. You are now meeting a stranger. In your mind, you already tell yourself, I want to marry this person. You are not saying you want to be knowing the person. We'll be lying to each other. Am I making sense? The first day and I met, it was not, we were just friends. We're not planning. It was just one day, just dawned on me. Wait, all the things I'm looking for, this babe get out. There was no plan. See, that's where the problem is. Many of us only build relationship with potential people we can marry. And that's why, especially as guys, we keep breaking out. So you now get close. No, what I thought was not what I meant. What I ordered versus what I get. You now move. And that one, our hopes has already been raised. I've been taking her around. You have been eating around like a goat. Eating from restaurant to restaurant. And that one too is following like a sheep being led to slaughter. See, ladies, if a guy just start taking, ask him immediately, Oga, what do you want? Don't let somebody just be. Oh, that's why you see that a lot of ladies have lost their emotions. But guys will say, but I didn't ask her out now. You didn't ask her out, but you are passing across a message. A subtle message. Men are logical, women are emotional. The moment you are getting close to a lady and she says that, oh, you are a mature man, you okay, unconsciously, she's just thinking, maybe it's the one. Not the time you'll be taking her. So what's your plan for this weekend? You are seeing it as hanging out. She's seeing it as a date. So ladies, sometimes you need to clarify, is this a date? Or are we just hanging out? So if he says hanging out, immediately you can erase your mind and look for potential people that are serious. But some people in the next 10 years, they may not be ready. They'll just be eating around like that, eating. They know all the restaurant. The one that we open tomorrow, they already know. Some people are food tasters. They are just tasting food everywhere. And so let me tell you this. When you start going out, don't make your dates too expensive. You don't need fine dining. However, don't be so cheap. Don't be so cheap. Are you hearing what I'm saying? But if Chicken Republic is all you can afford, do it joyfully. Are you hearing what I'm saying? You now go somewhere, I remember my wife's birthday, went somewhere to a lovely place. When they brought the bill, I said, well, I'm married. I can never spend that amount of money as a single man. Somebody I'm not sure of yet. That's why you see a lot of men, all these fine boys, a lot of them don't have savings anyway. Because they've used the money for unreasonable dates. What's going around? When they brought the bill, I said, person I went to, I said, don't worry, just give them the ATM. Just pay. It's my wife. She's not going anywhere. This one is okay. But some people, that's what they are doing in dating. What you should do in marriage. So you have already, you've raised the expectation. So you can't take a lady to that kind of place and she will not be expecting that something is coming. She will expect it. And it is unfair for you as a guy to say, no, I didn't ask out. You don't need to ask out. Your action is asking out. And by the time she gets home and her friend, so how did he go? Then we ask her. How did he go? And I say, imagine when she now mentions the name, even if they don't know the place, immediately go and check it on Instagram. Where's the place? When they see the menu list, they say, this guy likes you. He likes you. But you are not saying, no, there is nothing. Oga, you are Yoruba demon. So stop that. Because one day, you will also have a daughter. And they will be playing with your daughter's heart like that. So if you don't want to reap the harvest, don't stop sowing the seed. Stop sowing the seed. Am I making sense tonight? So social readiness is very important. As a single, this is a time to build quality relationships. On Sunday, I did something, and I will start doing it now. On Sunday, I made sure some singles stayed in church. I said, where are you going to? Some of you now, I'll be standing at the door. I was like, do you have something you are going to do at home? No, go back. Go back. Some of you, you don't have friends in church. You're always, and at home, you are going to, will your husband meet you in your dream? Well, you know it, you have dashed out. Church gives you the privilege to build relationships. Relationships. So what to do while you're waiting? Number one, don't get into a stopgap relationship. You know what a stopgap relationship is? I'm still waiting for the right person. But for now, I don't want to be alone. So you just get into a relationship. People do that a lot. People do that a lot. And what you don't know is that when you get into a stopgap relationship, the space the right person should fill, you have filled it with the wrong person. So unconsciously, you send out a message that you're unavailable. I'm unavailable. So they know they see you. Because you have gotten into a relationship that was not God's best friend. And people know. See, when you get into a stopgap relationship, you know. You know. You may not tell anyone, but you yourself, you know that, I'm just in this for the main. That's when people say, just for the meantime, let's see how it goes. Where are you going?